This Week in Bookstory. It's gonna be so much fun to say. Welcome to a new segment I'm calling This Week in Bookstory, where we'll talk about the great things that happened this week in literary history. September 14th, 2008, The Hunger Games is published. For those of you who haven't read it, it's the young adult dystopian novel that started the current craze in young adult dystopian novels. And that's pretty much the only summary you're gonna get from me. What you are gonna get is a little backstory to the story. While some argue that this book is a direct ripoff of the Japanese film Battle Royale, Suzanne Collins says the idea actually came to her while channel surfing and seeing on one channel a reality show and on the other channel the invasion of Iraq. And the two, quote, began blurring in this very unsettling way. I'm inclined to believe her, as gladiatorial fights to the death are nothing new in literature and just keep getting retold in different, unique, fun ways. Anyway, 2 years before this book was even published, Collins received a six-figure advance for all three books from Scholastic. That's a pretty big bet on Scholastic's part, which paid off big time when only 2 months after being published, The Hunger Games hit the New York Times bestseller list. Since then, the book and its sequels have gone on to sell like gangbusters, especially in ebook form. In fact, as of March 2012, Collins is the best-selling ebook writer of all time. As we know, a movie was made from this book by Lionsgate Entertainment, who, having suffered a profit slump of, about 5 years, raided budgets of other productions and sold assets in order to get the whopping $88 million they needed to make this movie. A former television writer, Collins adapted this book for the screen herself, which would explain why it follows the books pretty closely. With Jennifer Schrader Lawrence playing Katniss, it was successful to say the least. Fun fact about this book: my sister, the university librarian, she collects master's degrees the same way I collect books, pretty much for the fun of it. Her thesis for her latest master's degree was literally on agape love and feminist care ethics as demonstrated in The Hunger Games. True story. Kids, you too could someday write a master's level thesis on a young adult novel. In fact, if you could write a thesis right now on any book, what would it be, and what would the highfalutin topic be? Or we could just talk about The Hunger Games in the comments below too. That would work.